Hello students, welcome back. Now we are going to explore one more aspect in Arduino project design, and that is designing the project on Proteus software. So here we are going to use the licensed version of Proteus and check that how can we program an Arduino board, connect different circuit elements and simulate them, everything using a single platform. So let us go to Proteus and check the process. So we are at the dashboard of Proteus. First of all, we are going to click on new project. We will give an appropriate name and then we go ahead. No change in the schematic and PCB layout, but here is the important step. We are going to say we are going to create a firmware project and choose Arduino as the family. Controller, you can have different boards, choose Uno and the compiler. These three settings please remember. Go to next and finish. So here we get two things. The first one is your schematic where you can connect more components. This Arduino Uno is already there. The second is the source code. A sample code is written which is basically a blank code, nothing is there. Now what we are going to do, we will delete this and keep only the void setup function, delete everything and loop function, blank functions. And here we are going to write our program. We say pin mode where M should be capital of pin number 13 is output. We are going to talk about the coding part in detail in our future videos. Right now what we are saying is that pin number 13 is going to be my output pin. It will generate only output. The loop function is the function which will repeat forever. So we say digital write pin number 13 as high and we stop it. So this is our simple code. That means there is one LED which is attached at pin number 13 and I am setting it up as high. We go to the schematic and we check that there is pin number 13 IO13 and there is same pin number IO13. An LED is already connected, so we don't have to connect it again. That was the reason of choosing pin number 13. In Arduino also there is an inbuilt LED which is already attached at pin number 13. Now we just click on the simulation button and wait for the compilation. Here the compilation is happening in the source code. If there is any error, it will be highlighted here. When we go to the schematic, we can see the LED is high, it is glowing. Now what we can do, we can stop the simulation, go back to the source code, and if I change from high to low, save it again, come back and run the simulation. So the simulation is running and the LED is off. Now let us do one more thing. Let us change the code slightly. Stop the simulation before you go for the coding part. And what we mention that LED is low for 1000 milliseconds. And then we will say that first I will keep it high for 1000 millisecond and low for 1000 millisecond. That means every second the LED will be on and off. We run the simulation and we can check that this is on and off. So this is a very standard LED blink program that is like the first program that you do on Arduino just to check that whether you are able to communicate with the board or not. So now let us explore one more way in which we can program the Arduino in Proteus. So first of all we go to source code and we click on this Arduino Uno and say delete project. That means we are not going to use the code that is written in Proteus. So we are back in the schematic, and now we are going to use the code that is written in IDE. So here is our Arduino IDE and this is our code. We are going to compile it. Once the compilation is done, expand this panel and from the bottom side search for .elf file. Here is the .elf file. Copy this path. Right click may not work, so just press Ctrl C and it will be copied. Now we are back in Proteus. Double click and here you remove the current program file and paste the ELF file path. Click OK and run the simulation. So the same LED blink is working. This program is compiled in Arduino IDE, stored at some location in your PC, and we are directly using that. The same file is uploaded on the hardware when we use it through the IDE. So this way you can integrate both simulation and hardware using the same program. You don't need to write it separately. So students, now we know how to deal with Arduino IDE and we also know how to work with Proteus. There is one more option and that is Tinkercad. We'll explore that in our next video. Keep learning. Thank you.